time for the Scottish Cup review show, and we're going to be starting with Sunday's action, the big one, the Old Firm, which could soon be leaving Scottish football potentially.
Nah, it's not going to the
Nah,
Super League. Better no.
Nah, both clubs will turn down the 3.5 billion. I have all the faith in the world, big man. But yes,
Sure, Rangers are minted. They don't need money. They're alright. Rangers are financial situation's looking great.
I know.
But anyway, about the game. Yeah, Rangers beat Celtic 2-0. I was actually a wee bit surprised about this, to be honest. I thought Celtic were going to win. And the performance from Celtic kind of... Again, I don't think Rangers were great. People were making it Rangers dominated. And I feel like you could maybe argue Rangers didn't need to get to second gear or whatever, but...
Yeah, Celtic are just pish. Like, let's be real. Even when...
Nah, but I mean, you say that. I listened to your review about the game and you're talking shite, like, to be honest. I mean, Edouard misses a penalty. El Yunusi fucking has a clear tap in. I mean, that should be 2 goals right there.
Yeah, but it's not.
Laxalt can't defend for shit. I mean, he just lets Joe Aribo run past him. Get Joe Aribo crosses it in, it's a deflection. I mean, these are key moments that change games. On the overall performance, like, I think you'd be stretching to say Rangers were the better team here.
But the last... There's just an element of control over with Rangers with Celtic recently.
Control? How can Rangers control Edouard missing the penalty, El Yunusi for some reason not tapping the ball in the back of the net, and Laxalt not bothering to defend? You know what I mean? Rangers aren't controlling that.
We've got big Alan McGregor
to be fair,
at the back.
Edouard didn't miss the penalty. McGregor saved it, I guess, which...
Exactly.
Yeah, but alright, so Rangers controlled the game because El Yunusi is fucking useless and has to take
Right, my personal opinion, see if Celtic get one, Rangers will up the gate and fucking get another. The Rangers, Rangers don't even need to up their game to beat Celtic.
Right. Well, that's your opinion.
That's my opinion.
You're entitled to it. I mean, I think you're wrong. I'd be interested to
We've
see...
played 4 Old Firms this season, and Rangers, and none of them have been
I would be
good. I would say they've not been good in any of them.
Well,
and they've still...
I don't know about the first one. I can't remember the first one.
They weren't good.
Seen it, but
it's just Celtic
I mean,
were... Celtic probably played to the performance Rangers have played in the previous 2, but yet Rangers just capitalised on it.
I mean, the 3 this year, like, I don't know. Like, the one where Rangers beat them at the start of the start of this year. I mean, McGregor pulled off some good saves. I think Celtic in the first half could have been a couple of goals up. If Edouard tried to go for goal rather than dive for the penalty, probably would have scored as well. The draw, I think maybe Celtic were slightly better, but again, I don't think there was that much in it. Like, but Rangers weren't good, and in this game, again, I don't think Rangers were good. So,
got the job done. Overhead kick from Stephen Davis. I mean, Aribo and Kent just ripped. I mean, Laxalt to shreds. John Joe Kenny, Scott Brown was left in circles. I mean, Scott Brown, he was timed to prove himself as the best 36-year-old on the pitch.
I just don't see this whole control thing you're talking about. Making it as if Celtic score, Rangers will just go up and dominate. I don't see that at all. Like,
I just feel like there's I don't know. It's I get your point.
There you go. You just said you don't know. I mean, yeah, I think Celtic were the better team. I think Celtic have been the better team in the last 3 games.
I just feel like there's an element of control. I'm not saying they control the game, but I just feel like there's never a reason to panic now. See, and I watch them, like, I never feel like Celtic are actually going to do anything this season. They've been like, toothless. Well, in previous seasons. Oh, that's just my opinion, right? What were you going to say?
I'd be interested to hear, is there any Rangers fans that are like not delusional and non-biased that can be honest here? Because I mean, they haven't been good and they seem to get the wins, but I don't think it's due to a control thing. I mean, again, I don't know how you can control Laxalt being absolute dog shit at defending. That's just... I mean, he didn't even try and make the challenge. He just lets Aribo go past him. And Aribo, it was good for Aribo to get a delivery into the box, but even then, I mean, it takes a deflection. It was a lucky goal. If we're being honest,
it's a lucky. Ryan Kent fucking runs over. He would have tapped it in if the other guy didn't tap it.
El Yunusi, I mean, come on, he's passed the ball on a fucking plate. I mean, I'd tap that in and I'm shit.
If you don't take your chances, you don't deserve to win.
I'm a useless fat bastard and I'd have tapped that in, so, I mean, come on, like, I don't know. Like, I'm just not seeing Rangers in control of these games. I'm just seeing... I think it's more Celtic being fucking shit than Rangers being good. That's what I'm seeing.
Well, I just think there's an element of control in it, right? If you don't think that, that's fair enough.
It's a bit like in our Dundee United Master League. Teams are beating us because we're pissed, not because they're good. But anyway, that's a different story for a different day, for a different game, for a different video.
But let's be real. See the way...
Fair play to Rangers. I just think Celtic And the thing is, people are going to
But Celtic never rip Rangers apart. Like, see what Aribo and Kent were doing.
Well, that's fair enough. Well, not recently, like, but.
Aye, well, yes, right. We're talking a couple of seasons
few years ago, maybe. But even people are saying, "Oh, this Celtic team's terrible," right? Defensively, they've changed a bit, but in terms of attacking options, this is the same team they've had for seasons.
They've lost no one.
So how all of a sudden are these players shit and they're not up to the standard when, like, these are the same players that were putting 4 or 5 past Rangers?
You know what it is, guys? They all want to leave and they don't give a fuck. That's my opinion.
No, but I don't know why they're making it as if, these Celtic, they're rubbish, they're no good enough. Rangers have the better players. These are the same Celtic players that were, like I said, scoring 4 and 5 against Rangers on a regular basis.
It'll be interesting to see, though, who leaves Celtic. This Super League's throwing everything up in the air.
That's what I mean. But even Celtic are struggling to score. It doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, defensively, you can say they've changed a lot. I mean, the goalkeeper's shit. I mean, Shane Duffy's a bomb scare. They haven't got a good fullback to save their. Well, I mean, Greg Taylor's alright, like, but say Celtic quality.
He's not Kieran Tierney quality.
No, he's not Kieran. But I just don't see. I don't see how Celtic have became so, fucking toothless up front. I don't get it. I do not get it.
Well, Griffiths doesn't care. Edward's halfway at the door. Christie's pish.
What's this? Oh, he can't play. Griffiths, he's no fit. Why is he no fit?
He's a fucking waster, that's why.
How? I mean, Griffiths has legit not been fully fit for like 3 years. When is the guy going to be fit? How fucking hard is it? I don't get it. Oh, you can't play him. He's not fully fit. Well, what's he doing with his life? Is he ever going to be fully fit?
I know.
Celtic have one more game to try and stop the invincible season. Will they do it?
No. It's at Ibrox as well. I just, they'll probably get a draw at best.
Also want to make a video on Celtic fans last week, separately, but they were setting off fireworks during the Prince Philip minute silence against Livingston. And the Celtic players and the Livingston players are standing there on silence the next minute. You hear all the fireworks. I'll make a video on that maybe, but Celtic, I've spent too long talking about them. I don't know what's wrong with them, honestly. It's embarrassing.
I'd actually say Celtic's best performances have been against Rangers this season.
Probably.
And some of Rangers' worst have been against Celtic, but Rangers still got the job done. Which I think just goes to show the problem.
But there's literally no fucking players Celtic have got attacking that they've lost over the last couple of years. And it's not as if they were old and you could say, well, now they're past it. I mean, Forrest, Griffiths, Christie, I mean...
Oh, no, I don't get it, guys, but... I don't get
it. McGregor looks like a former... The only...
shadow of his former self.
You've got Scott Brown, but he ain't old. So I don't know why, if anything, like, the likes of Edouard should be getting better.
Yep. That's the bottom line. But yes, we're done with the old firm. Let's move into a team that could be definitely challenging for the Scottish Cup. We've got Hibs beating Stranraer 4-0 in Stranraer. And yes, goals from Doidge, Nesbitt, Boyle with a brace as well. Comfortable win, 4-0, got the job done. Routine. Apparently, Nesbitt missed a really good chance in this.
Well, it didn't really matter. They did it 4-0. I mean, it's not like fucking El Yunusi missing a good chance. It's...
No.
You can kind of forgive Nesbitt. You can't really forgive El Yunusi for that chance against Rangers. But, I mean, Hibs, they won.
Yeah, we obviously talked about the Friday games in the preview show, so there's a real need to go through them again.
No, but for anyone that's not aware, Dundee United have beaten Forfar, Motherwell beat Greenock Morton on penalties, and St Mirren beat Inverness Cali. So all those three are safely into the last 8 quarterfinals. And on Saturday, it was Kilmarnock beat Montrose by 3-1. Aberdeen drawn 2-2 with Livingston, cost me about £300. Beat them on penalties. Stephen Glass's first game in charge. I wasn't too impressed, if I'm being perfectly honest. And St Johnstone beat Clyde by 2-0. Speaking of Clyde, there's a bunch of Yanks stealing audio from the Clyde radio station, which apparently pissed him off for some reason. I don't know why, me bringing this up, but...
Because you mention every fucking fid.
I've actually never mentioned it in a fid before.
You mentioned it in the preview for this?
I don't think I did.
And the Old Firm preview?
I don't think I did.
You did?
Did I, guys?
You were talking about him calling him the fucking Tim Scalper. I was there.
No, I remember telling you, but I don't remember mentioning that in the video.
We'll go rewatch it then.
But anyway, right, my point is here. Why the fuck's are a bunch of Yanks trying to steal money from people and they're not even using their own content? I mean, fuck those guys. I mean, they're trying to ruin European football with the Super League. Now you've got the Yanks trying to take over Scottish football. I'm not having it.
Well, hold on.
I'm not having it. Don't make me do a Brian Rice. Don't make me go into meltdown mode. But anyway, that's who's through. So we've got St Mirren, Motherwell, Dundee United, Kilmarnock, Aberdeen, St Johnstone, Hibernian and Rangers. And surprisingly enough, it's an all-Scottish Premiership quarter-final lineup. Is this the first... Obviously, this wouldn't be the first time this has happened, but I would say this is rare. I mean, even just due to draws, the luck of the draw. I mean, when's the last day? It's all Premiership.
Considering, that is rare.
And
considering the fact there's only 12 Premiership teams, this isn't like the Premier League where there's 20. 12.
Even then, seen the FA Cup in England, I mean, I don't ever recall. Well, maybe that has been like, but it just seems like it'd be a rare thing to get. You'd always expect at least one or two teams from the lower leagues making it, and they haven't. Anyway, the draw for the quarterfinals, which will happen pretty soon, actually next week to be exact.
Really? I thought it was going to be like a day or something.
No, not to be like. Hibernian got a home. I mean, does home ties really even matter at this stage?
Were the Rangers home tie?
Yeah, Roy Keane says they matter because you look up at the stand, you see different coloured banners. Like, I mean, whether that's true or not, I don't know. Hibernian have got Motherwell at Easter Road. Pittodrie, Aberdeen are taking on Dundee United in the new form derby. Wow, classic! Can't wait for that.
Yeah, it could be the biggest derby in Scotland soon.
Could be. Have to sign up for Premier Sports to watch that one. They don't even show it all day. Rangers taking on St Johnstone at Ibrox, and last but not least, it's Kelly taking on St Mirren at Rugby Park. So I'm not going to do the preview right now. I'm not going to do my predictions right now, but
yeah, a lot of injuries could happen.
I mean, we could be looking at a tasty semi-final lineup. I mean, I think the first three home teams should win: Hibernian, Aberdeen, Rangers. Kilmarnock, St Mirren, I'm unsure about. A month ago, 2 months ago, you'd have said St Mirren.
See, Hearts, know how much they've jobbed out. If they beat Bora Rangers and Sunrar, they'd have played Hibs, Edinburgh Derby. You'd had Edinburgh Derby in the Old Firm in the last 16. But no, Hearts went and ruined it for everyone.
Yeah, but regardless, I mean, it should be a good quarter-final lineup. Semi-final should be pretty good as well. And can Rangers win their first cup in over 10 years? We're going to find out. Could maybe even get a repeat of the 2017 final, which would be pretty cool. Will it be Hibs and Rangers again? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Scottish Cup final will be played on the 22nd of May, so it's actually not that far away. We've got the semi-finals on the 8th of May, and then the final is just over a month away. So who will be lifting? Who will be lifting the Scottish Cup, guys? Let us know in the comments down below. I think it's going to be Rangers, Hibs, Aberdeen. Maybe you're going for someone else. Can St Johnstone do a cup double? To do that, they're going to need to defeat Rangers at Ibrox. No one has done that this season. I think Rangers have conceded like 1 goal at Ibrox.
Free.
It's going to be difficult for St Johnstone to do that, but you never know, guys. It will be fun. It will be interesting. It will be worth a watch. We'll be reviewing it all, previewing it all. So make sure you subscribe, like, and comment on the channel. Every like helps. It gets us more noticed in the analytics and all that shit. Comments help as well. So even if you just want to comment, "Used to suck," I appreciate it. And that's it, guys. Till next time.
Peace, and we do not suck, Mean Gene.